Top 10 Marathon Training Tips. Hi, my name is Joe Ward and I'm the head coach for Manly Beach Running Club. This month I'm discussing marathon training tips. There's lots to think about with marathon training, so I'll try to cover the 10 most important points here, but as always, if you have any other questions in the comments, just post them below and I'll be happy to answer them, okay? So here's my top 10 marathon training tips. Number 1 has to be pacing. 1. Pacing. Marathon training is all about pacing yourself during the individual sessions, but also pacing yourself through the entire program. It's important not to peak too soon because it can feel extremely demoralizing when you know you've run too fast or too hard and you inevitably have to pay for it on the other side of the workout. I always think of this concept of avoiding overtraining and overreaching a bit like a credit card. In the moment, you may not like to think about having to pay for it, but you inevitably will. There's no such thing as a free lunch, and it's super important in marathon training to learn to keep some energy in the tank. Another way to think about pacing is the same way people think about houses. When purchasing a house, you'll often hear people stress the importance of location. Location is everything. People will often say, location, location, location. Well, in run, the same can be said about pacing. Pacing, pacing, pacing is everything. Learn to pace yourself effectively and your marathon training will feel effortless. 2. Replace old running shoes. This may seem really obvious, but old shoes are the main reason people get injured in their marathon training. The general rule is to replace your shoes every 600 kms or every 5 months or so, whichever comes first. Manly Beach Running Club have a great discount set up from Running Warehouse. Use the discount code MANLY15 online at www.runningwarehouse.com.au for an exclusive discount of 15%. Please don't share this code. This is for Manly Beach Running Club members only. 3. Electrolytes. One of the main reasons for fatigue and burnout during a marathon training program is a lack of electrolytes. Our bodies need electrolytes to prevent cramps and to ensure our muscles are hydrated and happy. One of the key ways to keep your muscles happy throughout your marathon training is by topping up your electrolytes. My favorite product is Tailwind, and I highly recommend you give this product a go. Tailwind has turned me from an average runner to a national champ, so contact Tailwind to help fuel all your long runs and keep those muscles super happy. You can use the code JOW22inches for 15% off for your next Tailwind purchase via the website www.tailwindnutrition.com.au. Please don't share this code. This is for Manly Beach Running Club members only. 4. Fuel your long runs like a pro. As soon as your runs start to extend beyond 90 minutes or about 18/20 kms, how you fuel yourself during your long runs becomes paramount. The way to think about fuel during your long runs is the same way you think about fueling your car. You wouldn't put unleaded 91 into a Ferrari, so why would you fuel yourself any differently? You are an elite sports car, so why not fuel yourself accordingly? I like to use a mixture of whole foods like bananas, Vegemite sandwiches and gels for my long runs. Pure Running here on the northern beaches have some great products you can purchase that will keep your legs feeling strong, your head feeling happy and your heart rate super relaxed throughout your long runs. Use the discount code PUREMBRC online at www.purerunning.com.au for an exclusive discount of 15%. Please don't share this code. This is for Manly Beach Running Club members only. 5. Get a running coach. Having a coach in your corner and make marathon training fun and joyful. It's so helpful to have someone in your corner to simplify the process and to help keep you on track. As with any worthwhile pursuit in life, it takes a village. Get yourself a coach and they will help take your training to the next level. It's easy when you have all the answers. And running coaches have been there and done that and often have the t-shirt too. If you need some help with your marathon training, I offer personalized coaching online to take your game up to new heights. Contact me and mention this video for an exclusive 2 weeks free when you start. Let's do this. 6. It's not all about the long run. One of the things marathon runners often get caught up on is over-prioritizing the long run. As the distance of the weekend long run gradually increases, it's easy to get caught up in a story that makes the long run the focus. It's hard to overstate this, but in marathon training, it's really not all about the long run. The weekly volume and consistency should be the focus, without making the long run the most important session. Each run has its place and every session you do has value. Try to think of the whole week from Monday through to Sunday as a dance where each and every session has special importance. From this perspective, the weekly volume is the key thing, not just the length of your long run. We want to be consistency training, injury-free and happy, and every run has its place in your marathon training program. Trust the process and remember, every run is equally important in helping you move towards your marathon goal. 7. The importance of rest and recovery. Marathon training isn't simply about pushing incrementally harder week to week. It's about absorbing and adapting to the load too. Give your body downtime and try to focus as much on good recovery as on the training. How do you focus on recovery? By ensuring the quality of your sleep, your nutrition and your cross-training complement your running efforts. Being a marathon runner is about a lifestyle. It really isn't all about the running, logging more and more kms. Try to upgrade all aspects of your health and wellness to aid your body in absorbing the kms in a way that makes you stronger, fitter and happier too. 8. You have to learn to run slow to be a good marathoner. The art of running slow is an important skill to acquire during your marathon training program. It's such a difficult and seemingly irrational concept to understand, but when you run slow and steady, your muscles receive more oxygen and you run more efficiently. This is the key skill for any new marathon runner to learn. The tortoise always beats the hare. What a beautiful truth that running teaches us. So be patient. Trust the process. Surrender to the art of running slow and let your inner tortoise shine. D9. Chafing sucks. As the KMS increase and the runs get longer and longer, chafing can become an issue. I use Body Glide in between my thighs and under my armpits, and this keeps me happy and chafe-free. If you haven't done so already, get yourself some Body Glide or anti-chafe so you're ready for those long runs. It's not the KMS that will get you, it's the chafing between your thighs. 10. And finally, if you need some more expert tips and strategies for your marathon training, you can check out my new book, The Marathon Magic Handbook. I've run over 45 marathons in the last 18 years, and I've compiled this Marathon Magic Handbook to include all my best tips for acing your marathon. Whether you're running your first marathon or your 50th marathon, this book has you covered. In this book, I've made all the marathon mistakes possible so you don't have to. I'll post a link below for you to check it out, and I've made it super simple. It's only $26.20 for all my best marathon tips, so it's really a no-brainer. So that's my 10 most important marathon training tips to help you smash a marathon in 2024. If you need some personalized coaching for your next event, contact me and tell me you watched this video right to the end for a free 2 weeks of personalized coaching to help you conquer your training goals in 2024. If you want me to post any links I've mentioned or share any discount codes, just ask below and I'll share them. Have a great day everyone and happy running. See ya!